back to the garage, man. In today's little clip before the video, I want to say I most certainly underestimated the amount of work it is to actually lay down concrete. We're gonna get into today's video and I'll touch back up on this subject at the end, bro. But things most certainly did not go as planned. Didn't come out nearly as good as I wanted it to. It just goes to show, sometimes as much as you think you are prepared for something, a lot of times whenever it comes to things like this, you just can't beat experience, you know what I'm saying? You can do all the research and watch all the videos that you want, but whenever it comes right down to it, you have to actually do it in order to learn right from wrong and to get better at something. This concrete really kicked my ass. Well, my ass and Braven's ass. At the present moment that I'm recording this right now, it has been 2 days since we poured concrete. Yesterday, him or I, neither one, were even capable of walking. Again, I'll talk about this at the end of the video. Today's comments, I want you guys to throw in the comment section down below what it is that you do for a living and how many years you've been doing it. I'm interested to see what my DBFam, what all of you guys are into. And also, I want to say I appreciate all the concrete advice from those of you who do concrete. I have been seeing in the last couple of videos, unfortunately, some of it would have helped me quite a bit if it wasn't too late. Because we had already poured concrete. We're just getting caught up, man. Anyhow, on with the video. Well, I would say it is now the next day, but it's not the next day. It's now 2 freaking days later. I got stiffed by another contractor. I'll get into that later, bro. I don't even want to talk about it right now. It's early in the morning. I'm in a good mood. We have concrete coming. It's on its way. It's right now it's almost 7 o'clock. Concrete's gonna be here between 8 and 9. So this is for the most part ready. I just need to get the freaking dog shit out of it. A little runts. I gotta finish getting those pounded in. Skim over it really quick with the camper, because the dogs have been running in it and loosening the rocks up. Yeah, I just got some final touches I gotta do to it and get it ready, because concrete's on its way, man. And I am like excited, but I'm also nervous as hell. Concrete by itself is gonna cost me $1,100. And it's like, if you mess this up, not only are you out the $1,100, but you also have a bunch of concrete that you have to remove somehow. Like, I think I've watched enough videos and done enough research. I should be able to handle it. So I have to ghetto rig an extension for my handle really quick, because this is how long the handle that came with it is, and it's got an end. Like, these things normally come with like 3 or 4 handles, so you can screw them onto the back and they'll be super long, but I only have the 1 handle. So yeah, you gotta make do with what you got. I got a steel pipe, and then I put this piece of wood pole on top of it and just duct tape. Now I'll be able to actually reach all the way across. But I got the trailer out of the way, got it out front. I shut the gate out front, put all the dogs out front, picked up all the damn dog poop, and we have concrete on the way. So I am extremely excited about this, but at the same time, I'm also very nervous because I'm hoping that I can get this done right. I feel pretty confident because I've done a lot of research on how to do this, and I've watched a lot of videos, but it would suck to spend $1,100 on concrete and it come and then I screw it up, and then I have this much concrete in my yard that I have to tear up and get out of here somehow, you know what I'm saying? Whew. If that happens, just to let you know, I might be taking another week off just to go to bed and sleep. All right, I went around and I treated all the wood with motor oil or engine oil. They recommend that you treat the wood with something so that it's easy to get the wood off the forms whenever the concrete starts to dry. Well, they recommend you use used engine oil, but I don't have any of that left because we just cleaned the backyard. So I used brand new motorcycle engine oil. Anyhow, waiting on the concrete truck. All right, so basically what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a mound of concrete. So we have to move all this length of concrete, just you and me, with our strength and this 2x4. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we have to start right there and then drag it like this until we get kind of smooth spots. But if it's creating like dips, if there's like holes, then we have to take some concrete from back here and fill them in. Yeah. And then keep going until it's smooth. And then you scoot back. And you have to keep doing that. So whenever I get over to these studs, we're gonna have to kind of do this, move over, and I have to get past it. Well, not studs, but stakes.
Alright. It's gonna be easy as soon as we get to it.
No, there's gonna be nothing easy about it. By the time we're done,
I feel like
we're gonna be in pain by the time we're done with this, bro.
I feel like we're gonna get used to it.
Yeah.
Like we're overthinking it.
I mean, I may be a little bit overthinking it, but I know that we have to move the weight of that concrete with this 2x4, just you and me. Like a lot of the videos that I've watched is like there's 3 people doing this, you know, like for something so wide. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be all right. All right, practice session over. Come on, concrete. Yeah, it's a big truck. Woo-wee. Concrete's here. That truck is a lot bigger than I expected. This is it, bro. You ready for this? The truck is bigger than I imagined. Good Lord. How's your day going? Is this your first job or?
Third.
Third? Oh, okay. You guys get up early. There comes concrete. Oh man.
Good job. One of you can have to go back and forth.
Okay.
Well, the other one, yeah, either a rake or the shovel. Set it.
Okay.
Where it's at, start cornering. Once it gets to the height, tell me to move forward.
Okay.
I guess you guys are going to go put a little vertical, right?
The way I thought we are going to do was start on this side and go that way, but the truck is so big, I guess. So basically, like, we'll go back and forth right here as you move forward, and then we can screed this.
Yeah. You could go this way, or you could stay here, but you're going to be telling me to move up forward a lot more.
Okay, yeah.
And then we can back up again.
All right, I'll try to go a little wider.
We'll make it easier.
Yeah.
All right.
So it was at this point right here, man, like early in the game, that I realized that we probably don't have enough guys to do this, because there should be somebody actually spreading the concrete like this while Braven and I are screeding and trying to get it flat. And then on top of that, another guy with a shovel to kind of move things around. Braven and I were basically having to do the job of like 4 or 5 guys, you know what I'm saying? And we're beginners, and you know, we've never done this before, so. Pull it like this. Come on, we need to be working in sync, bro. You gotta do what it is I'm doing, or else it ain't gonna ever work. Another thing is concrete work really drains your energy really quick, man. And it was kind of frustrating for me and Braven both, dude. I mean, I was getting frustrated. I know Braven was probably mostly just getting frustrated with my frustration, but. Yeah, I was kind of relying on Braven, you know, my 17-year-old son, to be able to kind of keep up with me. Do you see the angle you're at?
I can't do it as much as you, bro. You keep yelling at me. You gotta be patient.
There's no such thing as fucking patient. It was definitely a lot more work than either one of us were expecting. We were feeling kind of confident in the beginning of this, but we quickly realized, like, we were outgunned, kind of bit off a little bit more than we can chew. And at this point, concrete burn was already setting in, which if you don't know what that is, most certainly look it up, but we were in pain. I'm trying to not go so big. Don't care what this guy says. What a douche. Another thing, like, I don't want to really say anything bad about this concrete guy because he was actually really friendly. He was a cool dude, but I feel like he wasn't respecting the fact that I was asking him to kind of take it slow, especially right here, dude. I only wanted to fill the concrete in a couple of feet where he just full-blown just sent it, you know what I mean? If you don't know, the concrete truck can control how much flow, like how much concrete's coming out. And dude, like, he just poured it out right here. And he was doing that the entire time. Where I was trying to get him to kind of slow down so we can do smaller sections at a time, because we were getting burnt out, dude, and getting burnt out quick. But no, he kept sending it, like filling that thing full of concrete as if there was like a 10-man freaking crew here.
All right, let's go. No, forward. You go up some. Up. Watch out.
Dude, at this point, we were both so drained of energy that, like, I could tell Braven felt the same way that I felt. Like, I just wanted to stop. I wanted to go in the house and sit the hell down, but we can't. You know what I mean? You have all this concrete, like, it has to get done, or else it's just going to go to shit. Like, I mean, at this point, not only was I out of energy, but I felt like my knees were literally bleeding.
Move that shovel. Huh?
I was just saying, center.
Let's go. Screet.
All right, so over the duration of the last couple of weeks, man, we've been working really hard on getting this house cleaned up, but I've kind of neglected the yard. So the yard has most certainly seen better days. It's just sometimes it's hard to get out here and actually focus on doing yard work, knocking the grass down, trimming the bushes and stuff. Sometimes you get a little bit too busy, you know what I'm saying? So for that situation, I actually have the perfect remedy, man. A friend of mine, Jonathan, reached out, and he is actually currently starting his own business doing landscaping. So he reached out and said, yo, man, I'll come over, take care of the yard for you. And I'm like, hell freaking yes, bro. But he's most certainly looking to take care of the DBFam as well. So if you guys are like me, just a little bit too busy sometimes to be able to get your yard work done, or hell, it might not even be that you're just too busy. You might just flat out don't care for doing yard work. You know what I'm saying? Which is completely fine. But if that is the case, most certainly hit up Jonathan. I'm gonna have all of his contact information in the description down below. If you guys are local here in the Phoenix area and you're looking for yard work done, hit him up. I can't necessarily tell you he does good work because he hasn't done the work yet, but we're gonna see right now. Fixing to bust out the sprinklers too. Holy shit. This man does it all. Dude, I was telling him right now that I've never seen my bushes look this good. I've never had like a, I've never had a shape to my bushes. I've always just kind of whacked them with the weed eater. Dude, I'm serious. That's how I trim this one too. I literally just turn the weed eater sideways, go man. Hey, you know what? Whatever works.
If it works, man.
But yeah, he definitely did a really nice job. I was telling Braven right now, when you went to go get stuff, I was like, how come it don't ever look this good whenever I do it? Braven and I both agree that we think it just looks better whenever somebody else does the work. The hell.
You get to enjoy the work being done and not have to do it.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks a lot nicer, man. I appreciate you. All right, so you got the sprinklers all working, eliminated. What was that thing that you took out called?
Ball valve.
Ball valve? No, that other thing that would leak all over the place.
Backflow preventer.
Yeah.
Backflow preventer, and basically there wasn't enough pressure going to it, so it was just bubbling at the top.
Yeah, so whenever I would turn this on, this entire, I mean, you guys can see how muddy it is. This would just completely fill with water while the sprinklers are on. But hell yeah. Now the sprinklers actually work. Holy shit, bro. As you can tell how dead my grass is now, I was getting it to be pretty green, but since being the sprinklers weren't working and I'm always busy, it's just, I don't ever get out here early enough to actually water it. So hell yeah, bro, I appreciate you. So as far as area, like that you do work.
I'm not too picky on area right now. Honestly, if I can get the work, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Trying to stay within like the 101, the 303 to like, you know.
Yeah.
Area. So honestly, anywhere, man.
Sweet. So how exactly do they get like a hold of you? Like
so you can contact me on my phone number.
Well, I'll put it down below.
You can put mine down below, and then I'll send you my Instagram as well.
Okay.
There too.
Do you have a Facebook yet, or?
Not a Facebook, not yet.
So yeah, you should get on that.
Definitely.
Yeah, Facebook. All of them actually help tremendously, bro. Especially even a TikTok. Like
True.
Braven's starting to pressure. Braven's actually gonna start a YouTube channel for his.
No shit.
Yeah,
that's
for
cool.
his business. So he's gonna just wear a GoPro on his head. I mean, it adds a whole nother level of work, bro. But yeah, dude, he does amazing work. If you guys are, you know, like me, and you're just either too busy most of the time to do your yard work, and you need somebody to be able to keep up on it for you, you know, give them a call if you're out here in the Phoenix area. Or again, if you're also like me and just too lazy to do it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Well, the yard turned out amazing, guys. I'm actually stoked that it looks as good as it does, and I didn't have to do it myself. I went ahead and I scheduled for Jonathan to come out for the remainder of the month to keep up on the yard. And he got the sprinklers working, which I'm most certainly stoked. Like I said, he's gonna be back this next week because I actually do have a line of sprinklers out here as well. He's gonna come out and get those all fixed for me so that, you know, the yard gets watered a little bit more evenly. But like I said, man, if you guys are looking for any kind of lawn care services, most certainly hit him up, man. DBFam taking care of DBFam, you know what I mean? All of his information will be in the description down below. All right, guys, back to present day again, man. So we got the concrete done. It didn't go as smoothly as I would have hoped, man. The thing is I feel like we most certainly should have had some more people here to help. For the most part, you need somebody spreading the concrete, like actually guiding the concrete truck and moving the thing, you know, that dumps the concrete. You need somebody doing that while you have somebody kind of shoveling the concrete where it goes. And then you need a couple of guys actually screeding, and like basically Braven and I were stuck trying to do the job of like what normally would take like at least like 6 dudes, you know what I'm saying? So it was most certainly a lot more work than what we expected, and I learned something very valuable that I wish that I would have known before, and that is the fact that concrete burns you. There's such thing as concrete burn. So while I was literally out there, like Braven and I both were just trying as hard as we could to get through this, we were also suffering our knees being literally on fire, bro. Like we had to keep going over to the garden hose and kind of hosing ourselves off inside of our pants and everything and trying to get rid of the burn. And we're both just telling ourselves, don't even look at it until we get this done, because we couldn't just stop what we're doing. It's concrete. You were on a time limit, bro. Like you got to get through this, otherwise you're just gonna have a big old pile of dried up concrete back there that you can't do anything with. So this is what my knees are looking like currently. Like this is after a couple of days. Like I said, they were completely swollen, dude. And believe it or not, this right here is a lot better than what it was. Like it looked a lot worse. Braven has the exact same thing. That is what's called concrete burn. It's like a chemical burn for the most part. And it, dude, it had us to the point to where we couldn't even walk, bro. Like, it messed us up that bad, and it was painful. Like one of those kind of pains, like you struggle to sleep. As I'm recording this right now, it's Friday. We poured concrete on Wednesday morning. The remainder of Wednesday and partial of yesterday, like, was just in bed, not able to move. And showering is painful. I would ask if you had an opinion, but you ain't got a shirt on.
There's no good moment of this at all. Because you would think showers would be like, oh, it's relieving. Nope. You would think sleeping, oh, it's relieving. Nope. You think walking, like maybe it's relieving, or laying down is relieving. Nope.
No, everything you do. Everything you do is pain, bro. But anyhow, guys, one of the things that we ran into is the fact that, I mean, Braven and I aren't experienced enough at this. I mean, we got a quarter of a way through that, and I literally was so burned out of energy that I felt like I was gonna throw up, dude. Drinking water made me feel sick. Like, it was bad. Like, it was, it was a lot more than what I could have ever expected. So it just goes to show, man, I just want to let you guys know that whenever you're getting into something like this, it doesn't matter sometimes how much research and how prepared you think you are for something. Not until you get your hands on it do you really know what it is that you are getting yourself into. And it was most certainly an experience. I will say, after we got that poured, I told myself I don't want to ever do concrete ever again. But now that I'm starting to kind of heal up and I'm able to walk again, I kind of want to try and do it again, because I feel like we learned a lot from that. Kind of some do's and don'ts. I'm gonna walk out here right now. I will tell you guys, the concrete doesn't look nearly as good as I was wanting it to. And I'm gonna make another video because we still have the forms and everything. Like, everything is still exactly where it was, man. This place is an absolute disaster, but the concrete is done. The concrete's done, it's dried. The surface most certainly doesn't look nearly as good as I would like it to. The problem is, once we got to this end over here, that side over there was already drying, bro. Like, and we were still screeding and trying to get this smooth. So by the time I went back to finish and get everything smooth, that side over there was like hard as a freaking rock. And then by the time I got the whole thing as smooth as I could get it, it was already too hard for me to even put the lines in it. So now there's no grooves in it whatsoever, which, if you guys know anything about concrete, that's really bad. But it's not too late. I'm still gonna be able to cut. Now we're gonna have to cut the lines in it. So I need to either find somebody that can do that, which is probably the best bet, or go and rent a concrete cutter from Home Depot. I'm not showing you guys too much because I'm gonna make a whole nother video coming out here and just getting the forms off and cleaning up. I'm gonna try to get that up for you guys tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, man, it's part of life. You know what I'm saying? You live and learn. I will say the concrete, the slab is still usable. It's not like, oh, it's screwed, I need to have it demoed and get it out of here and redo it. It's still usable. I'm still gonna move forward with the plan of getting that all freaking finished up out there so we have a work area. It just doesn't look as nice as I was hoping it would. It should look a lot better once we get all the forms off of it and stuff, and I'm thinking after I cut, I might paint all the concrete out there as well. So it should look a little bit better come that point. I might have to sand it and get a little bit smoother. But anyhow, guys, I know that this video wasn't all that great. Believe me, I wanted this video to be so much more than what it is right now. We've been literally in the house in pain for the last 2 days, not able to do anything. I wanted to have this all cleaned up already. I wanted to have a vehicle up on the new concrete slab already working on something, you know what I'm saying? But we have next week. Next week is the goal. We're gonna start right back up on automotive content. I need to get cracking on the S10. Anyhow, guys, I know I've done a lot of talking right now, so I'm trying to get through this. I just want to let you know that I'm going to be trying to do kind of like daily vlogs, man. I want to try to put out as much content as I possibly can. So with that, unfortunately, some of the videos are going to be shorter, and some of the editing quality may come down a little bit through the course of trying to daily vlog, and that's just how it is, man. Whenever you daily vlog, you don't have the time to actually complete projects or put as many hours into editing as I normally do. So, I mean, on the good side, there's gonna be more videos up, but on the bad side, the content, the editing kind of goes down, and sometimes you might be left on a cliffhanger and we might not be actually getting things finished inside of a video. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do smash the like button. And like I mentioned earlier, throw it in the comments down below what it is you guys do for a living and how many years you've been doing it, because I'm interested to see what all it is you guys are into. Peace.